Time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world now.
Yes, Mike from 105.1 The Buzz joins us right now. Good morning, Solo Mike.
Hey, good morning, guys, and welcome back, Travis.
Oh, appreciate it. It's great to be back. Great to be back. Yeah, we can now talk about all the fun things once again. I missed that over the last 3 days. So
He wasn't even allowed to read.
I wasn't allowed to read or look at screens after I bonked my head. We were in concussion protocol, but we're back. We're back, and I can read all the prompters I'd like to. So.
Well, we're glad to have you back.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
But you can't watch the Grammys because...
Yeah, Grammys have been indefinitely postponed. It's not a fun time right now in the music world. How?
You know, there was speculation a couple weeks ago that a lot of artists were voicing their concerns about performing at the Grammys. And, you know, with all the new COVID protocols going into place, they were supposed to be held at what's formerly the Staples Center, now the Crypto.com Center. And there are indoor restrictions in California, which would have limited the capacities at the Staples Centers and inhibited a lot of the performances and protocols that were going to take place at the Grammys. So as recent as of last week, they were even looking at moving to an outdoor location like the Hollywood Bowl and things of that nature. But yesterday they made the announcement that the Grammys are going to be postponed indefinitely, and it's given us shades of 2020 all over again.
That is disappointing. I mean, I understand, obviously, but it's like you said, I don't want to relive 2020. Nobody does.
No, but you also don't want to be reminded of it by things like this happening. Especially something that usually lets us take a break from thinking about the dull and
right.
dreary.
Yeah, nice to have that escape. That's unfortunate.
Right.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. And they didn't provide like a backup date. They didn't move it or anything. So we don't even know if the Grammys are going to go off. They might end up being like the Golden Globes, where they're just going to give out awards and nobody's going to be there or present or perform or anything. So we're going to have to see what happens with the Grammys going forward. In 2020, they moved them back about a month and a half, but they haven't made any announcements like that yet.
I see. I guess so. Worst case scenario, I mean, the awards will still be given. Nobody would not get an award because there's no ceremony. So worst case scenario,
Right.
Artists will still get their due diligence, I guess, their award.
Kelly and I will also be on Instagram Live singing a cappella versions of every song that was meant to be performed at the Grammys. I'll be beatboxing and she will be singing.
Okay, you let me know when we go live with that.
Okay, I will definitely.
Well, please let me know too to stay off social media.
Kindness.
Kindness.
I would support you, Emma. Obviously, I would be your one viewer. Because Travis doesn't have Instagram.
I love this.
We're gonna move on. Dr. Dre, the big man himself, he's set to lose out over the Super Bowl halftime show. Mike, talk to us about that. More COVID news?
Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but even the NFL is starting to formulate a contingency plan because the Super Bowl is scheduled to be held in Los Angeles as well on February 13th. And they're already looking at moving it to possibly in Dallas to AT&T Stadium because their restrictions are a lot looser than what California's is right now. But Dr. Dre is actually putting up millions of dollars of his own money to fund the Super Bowl halftime show, which is set to star him, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, and Eminem. And the insurance policy that he took out for the halftime show has what they call a communicable disease exemption. So if COVID does prevent this from happening, all the money Dr. Dre's invested in this halftime show is out the window.
Whoa, get out of here.
Has he said anything about it? Like, is it upsetting? I feel like...
You know, Dr. Dre is not one to really talk publicly other than when he finally went through with his divorce and post a picture of him in front of balloons that spelled the words divorce, which I'm extremely jealous of. I would have loved to do that on my divorce day. But, you know, we'll have to see what happens, you know, as we get closer to the Super Bowl, if they do decide to move it to Dallas or if they try to get it off without a hitch in LA. It would be awesome to see it happen in LA because that was the whole purpose of Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Kendrick Lamar kind of headlining this thing to provide a homage to West Coast hip hop.
Right. I mean, you think of Dr. Dre, you think of West Coast 90s rap and hip hop.
Like, you don't think of Arlington,
quintessential
Texas.
With that. You don't think of Texas. No. Fascinating. And I know we gotta let you go, but Dre, he's a savvy businessman. He has been for a long time. It seems like that, I don't know enough about the insurance side of things, but in this day and age, not having communicable disease clause is fascinating. I'd like to dig in on that.
Before I leave, I'll put it like this. Dr. Dre's worth almost $1 billion. So if he loses about $25 million on this halftime show, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. Good two sides to that coin. All right. Thanks, Mike. We'll talk to you soon.
Take care, guys.
All right. You can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.